Hello, everybody. That was like so ominous without sound.
I love it. I've never tried it before. I've just been on somebody's sprints who did it, so I don't know the specifics of setting all it up. Incredible.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't gonna mute us because then I was gonna be goofing around in the background, but
Oh, it didn't.
I was like, I'm scared. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to some sprints. I'm going to be reading. I actually can't decide. I'm immersive reading 2 books right now, and the audiobooks are really good for both of them. So I have Paladin's Hope by T. Kingfisher, and I have The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Buehlman, and I'm really enjoying both of them. So I think it's going to be a game time decision of which one I decide to go with for sprints. Lexi, what are you up to?
I need to do some math to start. I know, it's really awful. And then I'm also reading The Lamb, which is kind of literary horror, I think. It has a slab of, I guess, lamb on
the cover.
Yeah, it's this one.
Love.
Cannibals, you know.
What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. What are y'all reading? What are you up to today? App wasn't synced. I'm 42% in. Oh my gosh, wait, what book are we talking about? Something Bad? I did Something Bad. I'm loving it so far. Are you guys excited to escape? Are you guys excited to get trapped forever for the rest of your lives? Hello.
If anyone participates next year, you get reincarnated. That's how it works.
You're just a ghost and you have to live. And you just like change places.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna add it to my June TBR. We're out of snacks. Everyone's dirty and stinky. We're tired. And maybe on Saturday we'll find out who gets to escape. I think I'm going to read Powerless that's a really fast one. Hello, good morning. Oh, thank you. I also have a cute like ambient room for us. Not ambient room because it doesn't have sound, but like background frenemy. That's crazy. Into the Drowning Deep. City of Gods and Monsters and immersive reading. Oh my gosh, yes, that one is a crazy time. I loved the first half of it. Then it went downhill for me, but a lot of people really love it. Yes, exactly. We're the silliest of geese. Hello. Oh my gosh, Silver Elite. Lexi, when has your video of you reading host books gone up yet?
I
have to watch that. Maybe I'll watch that during my breakfast sprint.
It went up Sunday. What day is it? I don't even know. Sometimes. It was recent.
I feel like this week, because it was a long weekend, it took me so long to like get into gear and like do anything at all. And I still feel like I'm catching up on everything.
Yeah, I have no concept of time anymore. I don't know what day it is. I don't since a lot of people have done them, like there's been 48-hour readathons, and I'm like, oh god, it's been 2 days. Like I thought it had been like half a day, and like I just
it's crazy. What are you gonna do in June? Like now you can't mush in June. You have to like do stuff.
The thing is, I find that like being a co-host is just fun. The draining part for me is like making sure everything happens, not doing any of the other stuff. Like I love being on the sprints and like theming my videos and stuff around readathons and stuff. So I don't know. People think that I'm crazy because I'm also doing one in July now too. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that much for me.
Another competitive one in July? Are you allowed to say?
It's kind of like, it is competitive, but it's not like this.
Okay, got it. I'm excited. I got my Summerween merch in the mail yesterday. And
Oh, what did you get?
I'll grab it. Hold on. It's like the light blue tie-dye one.
I can't decide what I want to get.
I wanted to get the dark tie-dye one because I thought it looked really cool, the like navy one. But I really wanted the aliens.
I know. My thing is like, I prefer that the other one's not like a rectangle.
Yeah.
But I like that one. So I'm like, maybe if I get like the darker one, I don't know. I just keep looking at it. I haven't decided yet.
The tie-dye, like you can kind of tell, but it's much lighter than what I was expecting. But it's really cute. I might order the dark one. Like, I was between the two of them, and then I was like, no, I'll just get one. And then it came in, and I was like, but it'd be cool if I had both.
Yeah, they're really cute designs.
Working on Off to the Races. I have to read that soon. And still trying to get hooked by it. Uh-oh. I never know how to say this word. Anathema? I don't know. Mel was saying it like a champion the other day, like when we were doing sprints, and I was like, oh. I will say pad thai, and you can say the other hard words.
There you go.
First time in a live, welcome in. I hope that you're well. Psalm for the Wild Built is so sweet. I hope that you're really enjoying it. Silver Elite. I wonder what books have been most popular during Escape. I feel like Shield of Sparrows would be like up there. Silver Elite is probably really popular as well, that like a lot of people have read.
I'm not gonna like, truly, that's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Oh, it's so much, yes.
But I will let me.
That was not me prompting you to do work.
No, I'm just no, I'm not gonna like do that, but I'm gonna see how many times people submitted Silver Elite for at least unlocking rooms. Because that's all on one form, so that takes like 2 seconds to just control F.
Oh yeah, because you have like multiple.
Yeah, there's lots going on. I think it's probably like 30-page spreadsheet.
Oh my gosh. I need to pick my next book. If you have options, let us know. I've also hacked my bookmark to open. Arrived today, ordered late, and from England. So thanks, Lexi, for getting it to me. Nice.
Love that. Silver Elite's been read 20 times for the games, or to unlock the rooms. But I'm not going through all the individual.
Oh my God, please don't.
Shield of Sparrows has been read 25 times for that.
Interesting. I'm here with the Starbucks double shot and Nerds Gummies not sharing. Okay, Kristen. Rude. That sounds so good. Started in the Moon Hatch and releasing 10. You are in for some pain, my friend. That is crazy. Going to try to finish All the Sinners Bleed Out, but also going to be doing some writing. And Ember in the Ashes. Oh my gosh, another series that's emotional damage. I'm tackling my shorter books between 100 and 200 pages. Okay, so there's a strategy going. Halfway through City of Ashes, but I feel like I need a break. How are you liking City of Ashes? I think the last time I was at Barnes, I almost bought that book, but then I looked on Goodreads and maybe it was City of Dusk. No, I don't remember. No, one knows that just means Vanessa. You have goose stickers on your TBR cart. Silly goose on the loose. And the other says just goosing around. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. What about your Shrek stickers? I'm cool if I get trapped. I'm at the bar, which is a bar for me. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. 46% in. I can play it again and then chit chat in the background.
Go for it.
I don't know how to exist without readathons. I'm pretty sure I'm doing one every month through the end of the year. Well, the good news is there's a million of them, so you do have that option if you want to.
I don't know how people feel, so I don't like to announce things early, but I will be sharing it on my channel once it's announced.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Usually the announcement is like a big day.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot your lunch.
And my breakfast.
Your breakfast.
Oh no.
Love you. Bye.
I saw him in the mirror behind you, and I was like,
who's there with you?
You didn't seem concerned, so I was like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I heard the door unlocking, and I was like, he had to have forgotten something because he goes to work at like 6 a.m. So I was like, this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's so fast paced. Assistant to the villain, having a silly, goofy time. Hello, friends. Eating fajita rice with cottage cheese on top. Respectfully, I'm a cottage cheese hater. Yeah.
I like cottage cheese, but something about it with fajita rice doesn't feel right to me.
I see people doing like a lot of recipes with cottage cheese. What was the one that I saw recently? They were like baking with cottage cheese. Oh, they made it into like this like egg thing. It was like eggs and cottage cheese, and then they like baked it, and it was like this whole breakfast thing. And I was like,
yeah. I've seen a lot of people blending it and then putting it in things. I don't know. I eat it with fruit.
Ew.
That's valid.
I wish I liked it because it's like healthy. I can do like Greek yogurt, but I can't do cottage cheese.
And the thing is, I don't like yogurt, so I don't understand why can I eat cottage cheese?
Yogurt freaked me out for a very long time, knowing that it was like, this is a gross word, cultures of stuff. And I was like, but then I don't know, I got over it.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. You're muted.
Are you the mime?
Yesterday it was the internet. It might just, you might have to set your mic. Sometimes when I use my fancy mic, it's like, what mic are you using? And it defaults to something weird. Only have the Shrek dong sticker.
Oh.
What happened?
Why is she acting like that?
Why is she like...
I got it. Sometimes... Was that you thinking that we could hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
Not Lexi gaslighting.
I didn't hear it the first time. All I saw was you do this, and I'm like, what?
Okay, I couldn't see any buttons. Like, I couldn't unmute myself. There was no buttons. It was user error, though, and I had dragged it from the other side, and so it's just a little bit too long.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's hidden underneath. Mm-hmm. But I was like, what do you mean? I can't. There's no settings. There's nothing. I'll send a picture of what it looked like.
That's funny.
I tried to unmute you, and it said I couldn't. So that's why I was like, maybe it's your like mic assignment or something.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how do you feel about cottage cheese?
I like and dislike it all at once.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's a weird answer. Do you eat it?
Yeah, like, well, it's really good for protein, and I really struggle with protein. And like, I can, like, if I like am in the mood, I can like it. But if I'm not in the mood, I'm like, this is disgusting. The texture, everything.
Yeah, I go through like not phases because I don't like eat cottage cheese every day, but like there will be a little bit where I will eat it and then I won't eat it for like 6 months.
If you ate cottage cheese every day, I would judge you.
Yeah, that was kind of insane. Also, like, better ways to eat it, like on avocado toast, it's kind of good. With like some like chili. Honey.
Yeah, I don't eat it by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious flavor, I think, is a stretch. Seif.
Yeah.
Yeah, the texture, I think it's mostly the texture for me.
You, like, blend it and then put it on toast. Really good for your protein.
But in marinara, I would put ricotta cheese, not cottage cheese.
Depends what I want. I just eat a lot of cottage cheese for extra protein because my protein intake, not good at all.
Mine is so bad. It's really bad.
Not good.
Yeah.
I started getting, like, because mine is not great as well. Like, if I have the choice for dinner, I'm just eating pasta. Like, I don't want protein. But I started getting, like, protein pretzels and stuff that don't taste like booty, and they're really good. And, like, little snacks like that.
Yeah, I can't eat nuts and, like, protein bars and stuff without the nuts are disgusting. Like, the nut ones are kind of good. Like, I've tried them because I was like, I don't understand how people can eat them. And I was like, why are these so much better than the ones without nuts? I don't understand.
I like how you just tried it just because you needed to know, even though you should not have.
I was in Mexico and I got a chocolate croissant and I was eating it. And then Nick took a bite. He's like, just so you know, this chocolate is definitely Nutella. And I was like, I still want it though. And I just kept eating it. He's like, we're in a different country and you're allergic.
Oh no, to hazelnuts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That's truly so offensive. Like, I would be so upset.
I think the only one that really gets me is Nutella, just because a lot of other countries put it in, like, as their chocolate sauce. And so, like, I can't eat a lot of desserts because of it. Like, in Thailand, I just said, fuck it. And I was like, if I die from my allergy, I'm dying. And I just ate dessert no matter what. But it's a very mild allergy, just so everyone knows. My mouth gets itchy. It just, like, feels a little uncomfortable. But, like, I don't have an EpiPen. I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
If I was, I'd been murdered a couple times because Nick accidentally gives me nuts all of the time. Like, I'll be eating it and I'm like, what the fuck? That's literally like a pistachio.
That's crazy. This is wild. I don't think
that mute herself right as this came up.
Yeah. Suddenly, her mic is no longer working.
Suspicious.
I think that this is such a funny conspiracy, and I'm all for it. Maybe it was me. I love that y'all think that I could write a book that well.
Yeah, that happened. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god. It feels like that was like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a long day.
Yeah. Now I need to add cottage cheese to my list of things to get to the store. Oh my gosh. I would do like cream cheese. There's so many other cheeses that you can put on things as opposed to cottage cheese.
You're not wrong.
Maybe I'm just a hater.
You are just a hater.
Okay, Vanessa, thanks for bragging.
I'm like, why would I take the time to cook a piece of chicken when I could just eat something else?
I don't even mean to, but like when I look at my food at the end, like half the time it's just the meat left. Like I pick around it and I'm not intentionally doing it.
Yeah. We will go places and I'll be like, okay, I have to eat my fries. I'll eat every single fry and give the rest of my meat, whatever's left, to Adam. Like, I will always prioritize the sides.
I'm trying very hard to like not eat meals without protein anymore because I realized how bad it is. And even when I eat protein at every single meal, I'm like, I'm still not even at like 50%.
Yeah. No, it's hard out here. Protein shake, I've heard people doing this and they say it's really good. Profi. Don't call it Profi. I think that ruins it. Some caffeine. Sounds like a drug. Fairlife is really good. Stop rubbing in her allergy.
I ate it. It was delicious.
Yes, team cream cheese. Absolutely. Scallion cream cheese is so good. I love meat and carbs. It's the veggies I struggle with. I don't know. Protein is just like a lot to eat.
Also, your scallion cream cheese comment just made me think of this. I'm on the side of TikTok that's convincing me that I should make my own butter.
Oh, I've been there.
Doesn't it look kind of interesting?
Yeah, it does.
People make it and they just like add whatever they want to it. And I was like, this sounds delicious to like spread on. I'm a sandwich girl and like my own butter to spread on my sandwiches.
And then you have buttermilk. Like you have to squeeze out the water, so then you have buttermilk.
Disgusting to do in my like. I don't want to touch it, but I will, I guess, if I get
my. As kids, we were convinced that if you shook the coffee creamers at restaurants, it would turn into butter. So our parents would just they did. I don't think they ever told us that, but they didn't tell us that we were wrong because they wanted us to sit there and do that and not be annoying.
Parenting. Honestly, though, like the people doing it, they just have like a thing on their mason jar. It doesn't look that hard. The one girl did it in like 5 minutes. I was like, I could spend 5 minutes of my life turning butter, right?
Wait, did they use it? Did they do it with like the mixer, or they hand do it?
It was like just like a kind of like a attachment lid that they put on, and they just whisk it essentially. But it's like meant for mason jars, and it makes like a nice individual portion size. And I was like, that's what I need in my life.
I would love another Cooking with Cassidy segment, and you make your own butter. When you made your own lemonade, I was kind of like, wait, that's wild. And then you were like, it's actually really good. Like the fair lemonade. I was like, wow, I need to try that.
It tasted like fair lemonade. It was disgusting for me. Although my mom was like, I told her how much sugar. She's like, honestly, if you think about it in tablespoons, it's really not that much more sugar than what you normally drink. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's not. It's only like 5 tablespoons, but a quarter cup sounds aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love feta. I love feta cheese. Okay, anyways. Let's do our first sprint because we've been yapping for 22 minutes.
I find that the first sprint I always talk the longest, and after that it comes.
I also came late, so that didn't help. But Tori likes every cheese except for cottage cheese. Confirmed.
No, literally, I really do. I love most cheeses, except I hate the texture of cottage cheese. It's vile. Anyways, happy sprinting. I don't want to scare anyone, but I did not hear that timer go off.
I was like, did you add time? And I didn't notice.
It usually does like a bonk, 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 bing, and then I hear that, but that one I didn't hear it at all. How is everybody's sprint?
I got done my math things. And then I edited a little bit.
Nice. Cassidy, what did you do?
I got ready. I listened to my audiobook.
Nice. And welcome in, Jordan.
Thank you. I'm reading. I'm finishing American Rapture, and I have to finish it because I'm less than 100 pages from the end. So I'm taking my lunch break from work so I can finish, finish the book.
Are you still liking it?
I am. Surprising. It's surprising, but also, I mean, it's surprising because it's horror. I don't read a lot of horror, but I do think I do like religious commentary and topics as I'm thinking more about it. Like I've read CJ Tudor and she has a bit of that. And one of Ashley Winstead's books has a bit of it. So I think that's definitely a sort of trope or subgenre that I'm finding out works for me. So that's good.
No.
Cass, last night I scrolled to be a stalker. I scrolled through your old TikTok because I wanted to see your makeup looks.
That's kind of rude. Why did you do that?
Girl, I was like shooky, like clutching my pearls. I was like, this is crazy. Some of the looks you did were wild. And I was like, if only Cassidy lived closer, I would want you to transform me into Shrek.
I could. It is so fun. It's just so time consuming. Like I was spending like 8 hours on doing my like makeup. Obviously, it's special effects, so it was like more than just getting ready. But
yeah.
So I don't do it very much anymore because like I have to be willing to sit down for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. And like the body paint, like there was like a red demon-y type look that you did where it was like all red, and I was like, that must be crazy. Also, that shower probably looked insane afterwards.
I have like a lot of pictures of like after shower that I'd send to my friends, and I'd be like, I'm literally stained green.
Oh my gosh. I read I think 40 pages of Paladin's Hope and still really liking it. And then I got sucked into Instagram because Danny Francis, aka Cassidy, shared that spoiler from book 2.
I forgot to look.
Yeah, I really got you guys going on that one.
Yeah.
Rolling with it. I am Danny Francis.
And then Jessa Hastings has like an announcement that's coming out tomorrow, and she posted like a new reel today that everyone was like freaking out about. And it says like the love of your life, and I'm like, I'm not ready for it. All I've read the sprint is Discord. That's really funny. Moved my stuff outside and ate watermelon. Oh my gosh. Summer watermelon season is upon us, friends.
I had watermelon last night. It was delicious.
I need to get one. I'm glad you guys liked the ambiance. That's us escaping the cruise ship.
Doggy paddling away.
Started cooking for dinner. What are you having for dinner? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why the timer didn't go off. I'll try to fix that for next time. I'll make it super loud so that we all just get like the biggest jump scare.
If it doesn't go off, I need you to be the timer. Like,
yeah,
make a timer noise.
Yeah.
Okay. Organize my cross stitch patterns. That sounds fun. Discord is distracting. I'm glad that I startled everybody. Ooh, a dowry of blood. Bolognese. Are you mixing cottage cheese into your marinara sauce? I need to know.
Tori will not be eating it if you do.
Yeah, no, I will not.
I'm gonna like secretly put cottage cheese into things if Tori ever comes to visit, and she won't even know.
I probably won't. Like, I'm not a picky eater, but like if I knew it was in it, I'd be like, bleh. You know.
Wait, we need Jordan's opinion on cottage cheese.
I am pro cottage cheese.
So everyone,
like, very pro.
This makes me very happy. Also, are you listening to the audiobook? And please let me know what you think of the clicking.
The clicking?
Yeah. I saw Cassidy's face and she was like, it's a book. It's like a dark romance about a vampire, but the vampire is very like sort of like animalistic. And when he's like hunting her, he makes this like horrifying like clicking noise, and they have it in the audiobook and it sounds crazy.
Oh. Now I need to listen to it.
Okay, I read it before it had an audio, so I didn't get to experience that. Now I'm like, do I re-listen to the audiobook?
I'm listening to the new LJ Andrews book right now, and one of the voices that the voice actor does for one of the characters sounds like Jennifer Coolidge. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, no. Is that the Fairy Loot book one that just came out?
Yeah. I'm hoping I like it.
I wasn't sure about it because I didn't like the Everking very much, but you really liked that one.
Yeah, it feels different than the Everking in writing tone, in my opinion. So,
okay.
I saw your little unboxing on Instagram. I was like, I hope you like it.
Jordan, are you going to read Silver Elite now that you are reading fantasy?
I added it to my book of the month box today.
Oh,
that's scary.
So in theory, yes.
I'm
excited. Everything I've seen actually makes it sound like I have a good chance.
Did you read Divergent?
Yes.
Did you like that?
Yes.
Oh, you're probably good.
I love Divergent. And the parts of Fourth Wing that I like are the parts that are like Divergent.
It's just a little sexual heavy, I feel like, in Silver Elite compared to Fourth Wing. That's the only scary thing to me.
More than Fourth Wing.
Like, they're just like very lusty.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're people?
They are people?
Or they're creatures? Okay.
they are people.
As opposed to what? Like
dragons?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll give it a chance.
I told on Twitch, I was like, what if one day I just showed up to stream like fully in Shrek?
I have to come visit you now, and I'll bring it all.
What'd you say?
I have to come visit you now, and I'll just bring it all, and we'll make you Shrek. Oh my god. Just like randomly, we'll tell no one, and then you'll just be Shrek.
No, exactly. But I want Cassidy to make me into like hot Shrek. Like, I feel like she could do that really well. Whereas if I did it would just be like
I made myself one time into Pinhead, like the horror villain. That's his name, right? Why am I thinking
I saw that
now?
Yeah.
And I felt so hot in a bald cap and with the little pins on my head. I was like, I'm slaying right now.
I don't think a bald cap is for me.
It was fun.
You don't know until you try, Lexi.
I feel like, I don't know, having dark hair, I feel like my hair is such a part of like what I look like. So I don't know. Can I keep my eyebrows?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe.
Eyebrows.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to see if I have pictures of it.
I also watched you take off that makeup, Cassidy, and when you were like pulling the pins off of your face, I was like, oh,
okay, this one is really creepy in the picture, but
that is creepy. That's crazy.
Isn't Shrek already on Shrek?
Wait, I'm so far back. Hold on.
Sorry.
We should give you really thin eyebrows to see what you would look like.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's disturbing.
I agree that Shrek is hot Shrek, but like I would wear like knee-high boots and like have to be a whole moment. I love that our cottage cheese debate is still happening. This is a very divisive, polarizing question.
I'm on a big like health and fitness kick this year with I think I'm done having kids. So I'm like, finally I can focus. And cottage cheese is just like cheat code to
That's what we were saying,
to protein and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to
like, I don't prefer cottage cheese over like another cheese, but the protein.
Yeah, it's just like so good for you.
It's also so easy, which is
yes. Tori's like, I don't care about any of that. It's disgusting.
Sounds horrible. I have PTSD from cottage cheese being sneak attacked into a Jello salad.
No, not Jello. That's not acceptable.
That person, yeah, that was just rude to you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. You guys get it. You see the vision. Now I just need Cassidy to to bring it to life.
We can do it. But also, isn't that Fiona?
No, because I still want to wear his like white shirt with the vest. And like, not have her hair. You know what I mean? Like I want to be Shrek.
Obviously.
Also, tell me why in my brain I want to make you a Teletubby version of Shrek and give you like an antenna.
That would be Shrek. Then I could be like my own. Wait, I love that.
Tori's gonna think she's turning into Hot Shrek, and actually she's a Teletubby when she's done.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. beat, boop, boop, bop.
What is that?
Why it's not working?
What's that SpongeBob character? What was that?
It's okay. One of my friends who streams, her name is Trash Marble, and she's great. But whenever you raid her channel, she has this thing that plays where it's like beat, boop, boop, bop, beat, boop, boop, beep, boop, and she does like a face zoom when it's beat booping, and it's really funny. But that it's constantly stuck in my head. Like I can never stop singing it. So I was like, "What's a good timer noise?" And I was like, "Okay,
That's
we're
so
doing beat
funny.
pops."
I want that every time now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just
my
waiting.
timer isn't working, so.
Sometimes if you remove it and re-add it, it just fixes itself.
Yeah, maybe I'll do
But
that.
you don't have to do that. You can just make the noise yourself.
How was everybody's sprint?
I made lunch. It's currently cooking. I procrastinated making it. I was like, I'm just not going to eat lunch. And then I was like, no, I can't keep doing this because I don't like, the problem is I just don't feel like making anything. So I just don't eat. And that's not good for me. So I have something making. I have food, cooking, and I imported some footage.
I do the same thing. I'm like, cooking feels like a lot to do, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be healthier, so I'm trying to actually make things versus like really easy to make stuff. And but that like, is it better to eat more processed food and actually eat? Probably.
Yeah. I went with our cottage cheese theme and got lunch that includes cottage cheese. So. I mean, one perk is like you can eat it cold, so no cooking required.
Yeah. I thought about it, but I ate it for dinner last night. So I was like, I don't.
Yeah, back to back.
I feel like I need to eat cottage cheese now to like fit the trio here.
We're the cottage cheese trio now.
Positive influences.
I am making lunch in the next sprint, so.
Lexi, I was watching your video, Booktubers Pick What I Read, and I was in shock and awe that Indigo Ridge was a hit.
Me too.
In her romantic suspense era.
It was fun. I think that's the first one I've read.
Yeah.
No, I think so.
I would recommend Catherine Cowell's. She has like, I don't want to say they're like darker, like thriller elements, but I feel like, especially if you continue with the Edens, I think that the thriller romantic suspense, like it kind of fades in some of the other books in the Eden series, which is unfortunate. But Catherine Cowell's has some pretty good ones that are like stalkers and like more, I don't know, suspenseful things, I guess. I don't know.
I've heard good things about her books, but I have not tried them yet. But I think I would like those
too. And I really liked both of them.
We should all make it our ringtones.
I'll record. I'll get in the studio.
Need it.
Ooh, the third Gilmore Girl. I really liked that one. Oh my gosh. Very nice. The Wind Weaver. Amazing. You better like it. If you don't tell us.
Sounds so good, Brie.
Had some lunch. Did you have cottage cheese is the question. Firmly on Team Fire. Best timer ever. I'm glad you guys liked it. Icebreaker and had dinner this sprint. There's been so much talk about cottage cheese. I added some to my grocery delivery. I could recommend so many better cheeses for you, but love that.
I'm not eating it to be like, cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like cottage cheese is not like on the same par as like other cheese. Like, is it different?
That's why I don't like it.
Different use case.
Sorry. I like things that taste really cheesy.
Me too.
I've microwaved it with like queso before, because then you get like the protein of cottage cheese, but then like the deliciousness of actual queso, and they kind of just meld together
I feel like I need to make a group chat just to talk about cottage cheese recipes now. Jordan has all of the hacks, apparently.
Recipes, cottage cheese recipes only.
Yes.
That's the only thing we'll ever talk about.
Yeah, I was thinking this. I was thinking about last time we were talking about meatloaf. Now we've been able to finally move past it.
I feel like meatloaf is a lot more hated, though. Like, cottage cheese is not as hated.
No, I agree.
But we should make you eat cottage cheese if you reach a goal.
I'm pretty far off from 10K, so I think I'm safe for the next couple days.
Wait, Jordan, do you like meatloaf?
I would say yes, but I don't even know the last time I've had meatloaf. Like many years. I've never made it. So
we're meatloaf haters, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I like most types of meat. I don't think there's much meat that I wouldn't enjoy.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know.
We kind of slather it in ketchup, so it's
that makes it worse. I'm kind of
after it's cooked.
Hater. Yeah, like
before
ketchup
it's cooked is
fine.
weird, but
I don't know.
We eat a lot of ketchup in this house.
Oh my gosh. JMO's being insane, so I might have to start another sprint soon.
You make meatloaf muffins? Oh.
The faces.
Dry dill sprinkled on top. I really don't know about any of this. Oh my gosh. JMO, he really does. He's like, I don't like meatloaf or cottage cheese.
Get me out of here.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to pop up our next sprint. I'll see y'all in 45. Beep, boop, boop, bop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, bop. I don't know why that's not working, but oh well.
Incredible.
So I was just like updating my Goodreads and my Storygraph to update like what I'm currently reading, and I saw someone's review for Paladin's Hope, and it said, I will never stop thinking about the last line of the book. And now I'm like, do I look? Like, do I like, I never do that, but I'm like, do I look at the last line?
It's a lot of pressure for one line now.
How was that for y'all?
I ate and started doing some stuff to like plan for June.
What did you eat?
Buffalo chicken spring rolls.
Delicious.
I was like, what kind of paper are they in? So, but yeah, it's very good.
I also ate. I did not have cottage cheese because it went bad.
Rough.
Not even opened yet. That's the worst thing about cottage cheese.
Victory for the cottage cheese haters.
But I had boursin toast, and I was just gonna mix the cottage cheese in with my boursin. For some extra protein. And I filmed it, so you get a cooking with Cassidy Tori. I literally say Tori asked, here I am.
Amazing. Jordan?
I basically finished. I have like literally 4 pages left. So
No, you don't. You
basically done.
Keep reading for a long time.
Nope. Check.
Oh my gosh. This is so funny. I was giggling. Didn't have to pick up kids as a treat today, so I'm still here. That's very exciting. Ooh, jalapeno pop chips.
Oh yeah, they're the popcorners.
I ate a whole bag of them yesterday, and now I'm too scared to open the 2 other that I bought because I'm like, I can't eat another bag today.
A bag a day.
They're so good and addicting.
I was gonna order them, and they were currently on sale, so it'd be like $2.50 for a full bag. But it ends today, so I need to.
You must
reorder.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Exactly.
4-star, very nice. Lunch sprint had chicken curry salad on lettuce. Yum.
Just so you know, Lexi, you cursed me.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Oopsies.
It's really rude of you. Lexi said she hopes I DNF every book in this vlog.
I was joking.
And now I'm cursed because it's happening.
Wait, aren't you reading the LJ Andrews?
Yeah, I'm not liking it. It's really boring.
That's what I was worried about.
Really boring. I'm like, I need to get far enough that I can count it for escape, though.
Jonathan. Very nice. Got Subway after class.
Yeah, I think it'll end up being 4 stars for me as well.
That's exciting.
It's it's not for everybody, that's for sure. It's very pointed with its commentary about Christianity and on that topic, but pretty poignant.
I feel like religious horrors are always the scariest. Very nice. Not much listening to books or sprints. That's very sad. Not to be chaotic, but that was our last sprint because I lost track of time. So I apologize. We're gonna end. But thank you so much for hanging. I'm gonna add everyone who is here in the description because I haven't done that yet. So if you're watching the playback, make sure that you're subscribed to everybody. And thanks for reading with us. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, friends.
Bye.